Playing online and on smart devices. Now on London Scottie Radio, it's podcast time. I'm George Matlock. Welcome to London Scottie Radio, and this the third Scottie MOT. Here we talk about all manner of Scottie health issues to ensure yours remains tip-top. Today we welcome back Jacky Ash from Ashgate Grooming and Kennels in Somerset, and a very good day to you.
Hello, thank you for inviting me back.
It's great to have you back, and your second time on Scottie MOT. So see how we get on today. So you're on once a month, just so everybody knows. And last month we talked about hand stripping and the way the industry is changing and evolving.
Yes.
It's a service that you obviously provide at your company, and of course it's probably fair to say that that means that you get to see a fair few skin conditions around Scotties.
Yes, we do. Luckily, they're not one of the breeds which do suffer as much as some others, but we certainly do see it. And you know, one of the things that we're trying to do by continuing to hand strip is to preserve that skin and to help with those conditions. But that could be one of the reasons why people trim in different ways, because it would be unfair on the dog to do if they have got a bad skin condition. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, we have, in fact, a question that's landed this week. One question from Albert in East London, who tells us that he's got a 7-year-old Scottie. Recently, his dog has developed a weird green mucus around his lips, his beard, and beneath his tail. Well, at least he was modest about that. Now, this is an interesting problem. Have you ever come across anything like that?
I haven't seen it, no. We do get Scotties that have what I would call crustiness around their mouths, and that's usually a problem with diet. Basically, it's the saliva pH has gone wrong, and so therefore they're salivating a little bit more than they should be, and because the pH is wrong, it's crusting on the skin. I haven't actually seen, green saliva or the other end, to be honest. Yeah,
okay. Well, it sounds absolutely like something out of Ghostbusters, doesn't it? It does sound pretty awful.
It doesn't sound very nice.
No, it doesn't sound very nice. We don't have any more details.
Did they say whether it was bothering the dog or whether it was just something that was
apparently
there?
Not. Just there. Just something that us humans notice and nobody else seems to care much about.
Well,
so.
I mean, my advice would certainly be, the vet is the first point of call, obviously. As a lay breeder, if you like, I would certainly also look at diet, because 90% of allergy problems are caused by diet. And I was doing a lot of research actually this week for my own benefit, and I was just appalled actually at the statistics of increased the amount of skin problems caused by complete diets, or not, because of the way it's processed. Shall I say processed diets, not complete diets?
Yeah.
And I think that, that would certainly be something I would ask, or suggest that owner looked at is what they're feeding the dog.
It's ironic, isn't it, that at a time when we're becoming ever more sophisticated in how we handle dogs and as pets, and, we have all these formula foods and all kinds of things processed as they often are, that we now have this new sort of series of problems around skin or allergies. We never had this when we gave dogs scraps.
No, and the thing is, one of the things I don't know whether your listeners know is that the processed food is heated to around 360 degrees, and it's kept like that for a couple of hours, and it comes out as a brown mush. And so everything that's in there has been completely processed out, so there is really no goodness. But what's the worrying side about it is that the vitamins and minerals that the dogs need to be able to look after their own skin, their own immune system, they're just gone. And unless we add those back in, then the dog is just not going to survive. just as a point of interest, and it's not Scotties, but the average lifespan of a golden retriever 10 years ago used to be 17 years old. It is now 10 and a half years old.
It's incredible. Absolutely
so
incredible.
That tells you we're doing something wrong.
Well, I hope that not just health consultants and pet owners, but also regulators are listening to this program, that they take note of some of this, because these are startling statistics. And I mean, if you're privy to them, I bet you there's a lot of other people in high places who are as well. So perhaps some kind of action should be taken. I mean, these figures, you've obviously obtained them, and I would have think that there are others out there who should be taking note of this. Well, very interesting topic, and I'm sure it's one that we'll come back to in the series. But thank you very much to Albert. We don't know the name of the dog, by the way, but we hope that his little four-legged pooch is soon going to be on the mend, and that it doesn't develop into anything that's irritable for his pet. Okay, so another topic that we want to run by you is now. This is probably something that keeps you up at night, I'm imagining, is that the worry that someone's going to drop off a pooch with you in the morning that's got fleas.
Yes.
But how is there you've got something of an unusual solution for this, haven't you, for controlling these pests?
Well, we've always, on our own Scotties and Westies, we've always used garlic, and I don't advocate you or anybody using just the garlic from the kitchen, because there is a poisonous element to garlic for dogs. But you can get a specially prepared garlic tablet. Buy them online. They're specifically for dogs. And if you give one of those a day to your dog, you'll find that it makes the blood taste nasty, basically. And the fleas, when they bite and try to do what fleas do, they'll just drop off because they'll find something that's a bit tastier.
Okay, interesting.
And we've been doing it for years, and we, touch wood, we don't have a flea problem.
Well, I have to say I do like garlic, so I'm in the minority.
Well, they won't come near you either, then, will they?
Fantastic. Well, look, it's been great to have your thoughts there, Jacky, as always. And we just wanted to add as well that Jacky is not a qualified vet. These are her personal views, but certainly based on a lot of experience. So if listeners, if you have a question for Jacky, be sure to visit londonscotty.club and to send it in using our contacts page. Jacky will be back in a month to answer your questions. Jacky Ash, thanks for being a great advisor today on Scottie MOT, and see you in the new year. Aru in 2022.
Yes, and wish everybody a happy Christmas and a COVID-free New Year.
Thank you very much, and the same to you and your family. All the very best.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to London Scotty Radio. This and all our podcasts are available online at londonscotty.club. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe to us from your favourite podcast player app. Also visit us on YouTube for fun videos. And if you have a Scottish Terrier in London or nearby, be sure to join us.